Good afternoon, everyone. I'm your host for today. Welcome back to Masdea TV. I'm Lin. Today, we are very honored to have a special guest with us today. Before we introduce him, let us to have a look on short video.
Prospect won't have fear unless they are professional buyers. But you know who are your main competitors.
I was scared reading it. I was surprised to see my presentation skills have improved very much.
I think I made the absolute right choice by being here, because Mr. Jaya is a very seasoned trainer.
There was adequate group discussion, and I must say this is my only course that I've been in my life where I remembered all my participants and colleagues' name. Till now, I remember all the activities that I've done, and I actually look forward. And I must say this is also the only course where I did not even look at my time to see what time was going to finish or what time was going to be lunch break or any other breaks.
I found there's like many articles that say that Mr. Jaya incorporate humor in his class session.
Also goes out of the way to teach us about all the experiences that he had. This has been a really incredible experience.
You think that you know already everything about granulation because you are a trainer, but no, there's like many things that I think I learned a lot.
This course has definitely brought out the confidence in me. I know when I go out for my next job, my entire preparation skills, my entire presentation skills will differ.
You always add value on what are the situation that he faced before, how would you handle it, and more importantly, how do I be prepared into the training business.
My passionate message will be brought across to the public that I'm requesting for. Thank you.
Anyone who is looking to be a better trainer, sorry, not better, but an excellent trainer, Jia is someone that I would not hesitate to recommend him.
He's the best. Thank you.
Thank you.
Today, we are very honored to have someone, Mr. Jaya from Success Edge Academy with us today. So he is a person that passionate about bringing out the best in the people, and he have been trained more than 70,000 people in 9 countries face to face, and he is also master trainer for the Train the Trainer course and low profile selling. So we welcome Mr. Jaya from Success Edge Academy.
Hi Lin, thank you very much for having me here today.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to see you after the COVID-19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So could you let us to know more about what is the Success Edge vision and mission?
Okay, Success Edge Academy, the vision is to reach about at least 1 million people in the next 3 years by equipping them with skills they can use in their work and also their life, so that they can improve themselves and their performance. And we plan to do that by using online and offline system. Our mission is actually to help people to improve their lives by giving them practical skills, not just theory but practical. That's our mission.
Could you let us to know more about like what kind of courses do you offer?
Actually, we started 24 years ago, and the kind of courses I started as a trainer, working with students, doing courses like lifelong learning, memory, mind mapping, and all of those courses. But in the last about 10 over years, we have also moved into other training like leadership and IT, and also non-IT courses, which means leadership courses and all this, which are soft skill courses.
Yeah.
That means we've got management, we have got communication, and all kinds of different courses which we offer now, and which we've been offering to people not just in Malaysia, but as you said, to people in different countries as well.
As we know that you are also the member of Global Speaker Federation and Malaysia Association of Professional Speakers, could we know like how can people benefit from your courses?
Well, what we have done by offering the courses which people can take and use it, not just, you see, the purpose of training is not just for the sake of training alone. You don't want people to come and say, yeah, your training was very interesting, your food was nice, and then they forget about it. So it's like we want people to have skills, like for example, we teach you how to speak in public. So you must be able to do it after that. And
that's really important.
Yeah, so we have been able to do that over the many years that we've been doing, and we got so many testimonials, so many people giving feedback. In fact, one person came up to me after 10 years of attending my workshop, and he came to me and said, you know, you may not remember me, but today I'm the branch manager of a very big bank in Malaysia. I said, oh really? He said, yeah, and the reason I'm here today is because of what you taught me 10 years ago. So that's the kind of things that we have seen, and we're so happy to have this kind of results.
Yeah, that's really impressive. Could we have more, like, you share more about, like, in the past, like any example that, or any stories that, like, you have been helping people?
Yeah. One case in point is a student who came to me like a few years ago. He's an engineering student. After learning all these memory techniques and how to do well in studies, he said his results improved so much, he became #1 student in his whole course. Not only that, Lynn, he also got a scholarship to go and study in Australia.
Wow, that's really good.
But the most important thing is he cut his revision from 3 hours down to 20 minutes a day.
Oh.
And personally, I was more surprised with the kind of results he achieved. But he says it's because of the things he learned from us. So that is one thing that we... And I've seen people who came to our courses, especially like the Train the Trainer course, which today I would like to talk about a lot. One man came to me, and he's a manager, you know, manager of a big auto company. And he said, you know, I don't think I can go in front and speak. Can I be excused, Ajay? I said, no, you cannot be excused. You must speak. And after my coaching, he went up there and he said, I am surprised I can speak. I said, sure. Because each of us have that seed in us, the seed of greatness. But maybe sometimes you just need somebody to come and just snap and give you that encouragement, the catalyst.
Yeah, that's really important.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Yeah.
Because like I think study or learning should be like a very enjoyable thing, right?
Definitely. But the problem is, you know, Lynn, people are not taught how to learn in an enjoyable way. So that's where we come in. Yeah, so make it practical and enjoyable and fun.
That's really interesting.
Yep.
So before we go into more question with Mr. Jaya today, maybe we have some advertisement. Welcome back to Masdea TV. Today we are very honored to have Mr. Jaya from Success Age Academy with us today. So just now we talked about your learning, your teaching and learning is different from others like people, right? Could you share more with us about this?
Okay, you're asking how we are different from others, right?
Yeah.
See, for us, the most important thing is not our courses. The most important thing are our participants. So what we do is we try to tailor it to their needs. You know, we do a corporate training, we talk to the managers and find out what is the problems you have, what goals you want to achieve. Based on that, we tailor the program to them. And you know, then what happens is then you can see results. In fact, if you see our tagline is actually driven by results. Yeah, so for us the outcome is more important than the process. So that's how we try to differentiate ourselves.
Okay. Like, who can be your client, or like, if like anyone interested, like, who can learn from you guys?
Okay, thanks for the question. You see, we have actually been having all kinds of range. Like even I've trained even like primary school kids right up to CEOs of companies. But right now our focus, at least for today, is on the train the trainer course, which I would like to stress on. So the people who can really benefit are people who have a message, they want to get out into the world, but they just don't know how to do it. They are like, can I do it? I have so many years of experience as a leader or a manager, or even I can teach people how to swim, but I don't know how to teach how. You know, for example, how do you go about doing that? You know, and so we teach people the skills of imparting knowledge. So that's what a train the trainer course is all about. People can actually benefit very much from this, because not only that they learn a skill, they can also make money by using this skill. So for us, the more important thing is what you can do with it. Not so much, I say, I learned this, but can I use it to become a better person, to become wealthier, make more money? All those things is what we teach.
Okay. Could we, like, I would like to know more about, like, what are your future plans after this MCO?
Oh, okay. That's a very interesting question. Actually, you know, during the MCO, it's just like most people who have gone through a big shift in the way they do things. You know, they use this word pivot a lot now, right? So I also had to pivot, so to speak, from doing offline training face-to-face. Suddenly it was zero. You don't have face-to-face training anymore. So I have to move into online training. And now that has been good in a way, because you know why? Now I have been forced to do online training, and so now I said, oh, that's an opportunity in a way. Sometimes it's always an opportunity and a problem. So for me, the opportunity, like many trainers in my field, they realize I can now reach a global audience. I'm not restricted by geography. I don't have to, if I'm here, I don't have to train only Kuala Lumpur people.
Yes, correct.
Although I've traveled to 8 countries outside Malaysia, but now I can be here and I can train somebody in South Africa. So I plan to put up our course content onto the internet, and not only for my own courses, but anybody out there who wants to have a presence on the internet. We have a platform where you can put your courses and we can help you to sell it, and you can make some money from that as well. So that is our future plan, actually, for not just restricted to Malaysia or face-to-face, but to reach a global audience.
Okay. Like, besides like only learning from you, is there any certification you provide to the audience or students? As we know, like recently you'll be collaborating with Masdea and also and some university on this certification. So could you let us to know more about it?
Yeah, very, very interestingly, because you see, we used to provide our own certificate, which we still do under Success Academy. But now, thanks to my membership in Masdea and being able to be in touch with DSA and yourself and with your support, I'm so happy that we're able to offer a certificate. The certificate we're working on right now is called the Professional Enhancement Certificate in Training and Development. Not only certificate, we even offer up to diploma level. And these are from some of the local universities, which are both private and government. And these are all recognized universities. So you get a certification, not just you come for a course, but it's so much of value where you can tell people, look, I'm certified, and that's what it is. So that's I'm so happy to say I'm now collaborating with Masdea to provide this certification for our trainees.
Yeah. Could we like know more details about the courses? Like, is there anyone can attend the course, or any guideline for them?
Okay, we have got 2 kinds of audiences. One is called the in-house, where we do it for the companies. We go in and do that. Okay. So that one we work. In fact, Petronas was our client, Shell was our client, and some government departments. We are also HRDF certified and an approved training provider. So we have those companies are claiming. Apart from that, we also run public programs. Okay. So public programs are people who want to certify themselves, who say that, look, I want to raise my level of competency in a particular area. So we do not have any restriction as such, but if you take the Train the Trainer course, these are people who want to go out there and make some money with the skills that they have.
Yeah.
So right now our focus is on that, and it's going to be a very interesting course because many people who come through a train the trainer, they say that, in fact, you know, interestingly, I've got people from 3 different countries who flew into my train the trainer course.
Yeah.
Somebody who flew in all the way from Russia.
Wow.
2 people, yeah, flew in from Russia for more than 10 hours of flying. He came and he's attended and he said, I was so sleepy when I sat here, but you know, coming to your course, you woke me up. I lost all my sleepiness. So that's what makes us feel that we are doing something good for the people.
Yeah.
And so it's actually quite. We have various courses, but this particular one, if you have trained a trainer, and also we also now developing a course on sales. The sales course would be people who are in the sales line and who want to raise their amount of sales or want to reach their targets, who are struggling.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are the 2 particular targets we are having right now for my courses. But as I said, any course can be tailored, not a problem.
Yeah. So we are almost at the end of our program. So I believe that like learning could be very interesting and very fun. So at the end of our program, anything else that Mr. Jaya you would like to say to our audience?
What I like to say is that learning is a lifelong process. You see, the difference between the followers and the leaders are that the leaders are always learning. So if you want to become a leader in your field, never stop learning, never stop growing, never feel that I've known it all. You talk to those people who are doing very well, the high achievers. If you see, the difference is one thing, they're always on a self-development process. They're always looking for new knowledge. So do come and check with us what courses we have. Not only with us, anywhere you want, you can learn. So please go on a journey of learning, and I tell you, it will be a very, very useful skill that you learn to have, and also you never know when it comes handy to you. In fact, somebody once advised me when I was young. He said that whatever skill you can learn, someday it will help you, and it's been true to me. I found it to be so true. So I hope I can leave you all with that message to keep in mind.
Yeah, thanks Mr. Jaya for today.
Thank you, Lee. It's an honor.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad to have been here.